Hi guys, this is Banches and welcome back for a new series with Farming Simulator 19. So sit back and relax and enjoy this episode. If you guys are new to my channel, go down below and hit that subscribe button. If you guys have been here before, well, welcome back. I love having you guys here. And if you guys love this video, go down below and smash that like button. Today, we are going to be shaking things up a little bit. We are going to be doing a new series focusing on live streaming. Every week, we are going to be live streaming a couple days for this series. You guys are going to have access to the live stream, and you're more than welcome to come join in and play with me. Anyone who wants to come join, you're more than welcome to come, and the more people who join, the better the series will be. So definitely look out for the live stream. I will let you guys know. If you're not following me yet on social media, go give me a follow so you guys know when we are going live. Now let's jump into the new series. Okay guys, and we are here at the new map. So this is going to be where our series is going to be taking place. And we have a bunch new, or a lot of new things to start with. Just so you guys know, you're all welcome to join this series. That's the main reason why I have rented a server. So whoever would like to join is more than welcome to just DM me on Instagram. I will send you guys the password to join. And I would love to have you guys come in here and join in and play with me, because this is definitely going to be a fun server overall. So what we have set up currently, if we go into here, where are our farms again? Here we have set up Banches farm. So this is our main farm starting off, and we have basically starting off scratch with a new farm. We have 500k to start. So the first thing we're going to want to do is purchase some land. So this is the map currently. We have to figure out where we're going to want to go. This obviously has some ideas of where I want to be, just because getting a few bits of land down here could be really helpful for us. You could also see what are the crops that are currently being planted in the fields. I personally want to go for canola. So I'm thinking if we just get rid of, say, all these quickly, I want to just see what we have available for canola. All right, grass I don't care about. Canola. So it looks like we have these two fields here that we could get here. How much do this field 35 and field 15 cost us? 3,500. Oh, okay, it's an okay amount of money. It's not horrible. And field 15 is 200. Ooh, that's a little more than I want to spend starting off. Plus, also this is in the back of a map. Okay, I think we might go with this lot 37 to start. It's a fairly big lot overall. Also, we have easy access to the store going down this main road here. And we have a little bit of room here in the back where we can put a few buildings just to store our equipment and keep it out of the weather. So let's purchase this right now. Okay, so that's our first bit of land. Cool. So that is going to be all the way over there, it looks like. Let's now go to the store. And we need to start buying some equipment for us. Okay, so we are here at the store. Pretty cool little space. I like how this is overall. You got a bunch of people walking around just doing their thing. Kind of nice. Okay, so let's get into the store here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get a tractor that is going to be able to seed the fields. We're also going to need to get a combiner or a harvester to basically harvest everything. So we now need to be careful with money. We're down to $300,000. I'm thinking I do like this harvester here. Let's see. This one I just feel like is a little too small for what I want. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this harvester right in here. This should be fairly good for what we're looking to do. Hopefully this will be good going forward, and it will last us a little bit too. So, okay, we're going to purchase this harvester. Okay. Let's go back, and we're going to need a head for this too. I'm just going to purchase everything as we go for one piece of equipment. Let's see. I think we're going to have to go with, yeah, we're going to go with this one right here. It is 5 meters length, which is a pretty decent size. So let's purchase that. Whoops. We need to go here. Oh, it looks like we already have some pieces of land Interesting. We're going to have to see how that goes. Did not even realize that. Okay. We're going to purchase this though. Let's go details. And we are going to buy. Yes. Okay. So we are once again getting pretty low on money. We're going to need to think what we want for a tractor here though. So we want a tractor that can be able to tow a plow, also seed the fields, and also be able to pick up any of the materials that we're collecting in the harvester. So let's see exactly what would be good for us. I do really like the New Holland tractor. I think that's a pretty solid tractor. It only has 99 horsepower though, which is going to be low for what we need to plow. I believe if you go into here and we go to plows, so this is probably the plow we're going to get. We need 150 horsepower to be able to pull this. So if we go into here, we might actually have to get a medium tractor then. Let's see, this case. That's almost there. But then we're already dipping in below 100 grand. Let's see. 170. Ooh. Okay, we're going to get this actually. This would be perfect, I think. If we can fit a bucket on the front of this, can we? No, we cannot. Damn. I was hoping we can get some kind of loader on the front. How about this? They're not that big of a difference though. And this has a lot. The motor's definitely not going to get us up there what we need. That would get us there, but now we're 127. Okay. This would basically be a one bump up. This gets us into the horsepower range we need. Get a front loader attachment. We're at 118. And everything else, we're just going to keep standard. All right, let's purchase this. Yes. I know probably the smart idea is to lease this equipment. We're not going to do that just for now. I'm going to do that though for the rest of the equipment. I want to have the tractors and the harvester as our own piece of equipment. So let's see here. We need a seeder. This is going to be 30 G's for this seeder. What else do we need? All right, we need a plow. Mentioned a plow, a seeder. Yeah, okay, we're going to get low down in the money range here. All right, we're going to just, for now, let's just lease this if we can. Details. How much is the lease on this? Okay, yeah, that's not going to be horrible. We're not going to lease any of this yet because we don't need it. So what we're going to do to start, we are going to currently bring over, we have, like I mentioned, over here we have our harvester and we have a tractor. This tractor we're going to get a few attachments for, but for right now, let's get this harvester over to the field. So hopefully we could start maybe getting some of the equipment set up and get the tractor, harvester I should say, actually gathering some materials for us. That would be really good. Okay, cool. So here we go. We're going to drive this over. Once we get this over to our new field we just purchased, like I mentioned, we're going to set everything up, get the tractor kind of rolling, and once everything is more or less rolling on this harvester, we'll come back and get the tractor. Let's see where we're going exactly on the map here. So we need to go all the way out here, it looks like. Okay. That's not horrible. I don't mind that. Okay. So yeah, we'll go all the way out there, bring this guy out there and get some stuff situated here. Okay, let's see here. This is definitely going to be a little bit of a trip going over there, but hey, that is kind of the point. You gotta just drive over there, make sure we get everything there in one piece, no damages. That's definitely a good goal for us. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy this series. Like I mentioned, the remainder of this series also is going to be a live stream. So when I live stream for the series, you guys are more than welcome to come in and join the live stream, play with us, and just enjoy the game overall. I think it will be a lot of fun. I haven't really seen too many other YouTubers do a live stream where they play with other people. Other people they do play with, but play exactly with, like, you know, their viewers. I think that would be kind of fun to do. This server only has max room for 8 people. So overall, it's just going to be first come, first serve for the server. If you get here in time and there's a slot open, come in and join, and it will be a good old time. And we're definitely going to have to see how this plays out in the future. If the series goes really well and you guys are really digging the playthrough and also joining in on the play, then yeah, I'll definitely keep doing it. I'll keep renewing the server, and we can definitely keep playing the game. So definitely should be pretty fun, and we'll definitely keep some things interesting for us. So I'm just gonna keep getting this over there. Once I get over to our field, I will definitely set this up, and I will be back with you guys. Okay guys, we have made it to our field. You can now see what we're gonna be working with going forward. This is definitely a pretty large field for probably this harvester, to be honest. This is going to take a while to get through everything once the canola is finally grown and it is all placed in the field. So this is going to be an interesting series for sure, starting off with such a large field and such a small little harvester. But hey, what can you do? It's going to be an interesting start. Should definitely be pretty cool. Getting a few of you guys in here will definitely help me get this series growing, I'd say, a lot quicker. So that would definitely be a cool thing if you guys would like to join, like I mentioned earlier. So hey, like I said, if you want to come join in, and we could definitely get this thing rolling. So I'm gonna purchase this now, because we need to actually spray the field with some more fertilizer, it looks like. And we're going to take out a loan, you know, just to get things going here. Okay, now where did that go? Interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. So we're going to have to get this hooked up to our tractor. I'm going to also buy some fertilizer. Stick this in the back of this. There we go. Okay, let's get the fertilizer actually right now while we're here, so we don't have to worry about going all the way back to our field, then coming all the way here. So fertilizer, let's go and buy, this is 2,000. Let's go yes. Okay. And how much can this hold? I think this thing can hold around a little bit more than that. I think this holds like 4,000. Maybe it's 3,000. So we'll fill up one for right now. Let's just back this up. There we go. We're gonna get that thing filling. Actually, yeah, it might only, it's only 1,300 or 1,200. Okay. Nope, 1,300. All right, so we're gonna take now this tractor down to our new field. Like I mentioned, we are going to get this guy situated in the field. We are not gonna buy a front weight for this, just because I don't have that much money, and definitely trying to save wherever we can right now. Like I said, and we'll probably be taking out a loan and stuff like that, just trying to get them farm growing a little quicker to start off with. So I'm gonna get this over to the farm. Once I'm over there, I will get back with you guys to show the next steps on what we will be doing. Okay guys, we have now made it to the field. We are gonna unfold this sprayer. We are gonna get this field going here. We definitely need to fertilize some of this. The field currently, if we just jump out here of the tractor, you can see we have 50% fertilized. So I kind of want to try to get this thing up to 100% fertilized, just to try to get this as best possible outcome for these crops for us. You never know. I know I kind of want to just make sure that we are going to have everything going really, really well for us. That did not work at all. Let's just turn on the sprayer and let's start spraying. All right, perfect. So this is kind of more or less what we're going to try to do. Just keep going back and forth here, spraying the fields, getting things as fertilized as possible for us. You can see right there where we are spraying, and that is really good. That is working out. So we're going to have to go back and forth here in the field, getting this all situated and fertilized. Once we get this field finally fertilized, we could probably then take the tractor and probably start moving some more equipment down here, maybe such as a wagon. So once the crops are done, we can then bring a way to actually collect everything. So I'm going to go ahead, get this field kind of all fertilized up and everything for you guys. Once that is complete, I will be back with you guys to kind of show you guys the next steps we are going to take. So I will be back with you guys in a few more minutes. Okay guys, we are now finished up with the field here. We are going to bring everything back over towards our kind of just rallying point over here for our farm. It's nothing too crazy. Like I said, we don't really have any actual buildings yet or anything like that. But overall, this is the spot where we're going to go. We just fertilized this whole field, and we basically just used up a whole entire container worth of fertilizer. So that was definitely very expensive, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that definitely helped, I would say, get the field up to where we need to be. So if we now go check this out over here, we have 100% fertilized, which is really good. Our harvester is just waiting here now to be used, to be placed basically in the field, and we just gotta wait now for some of this to grow. So it's gonna take some time for some things to grow here. So we're gonna have to just go ahead, probably speed up some time. That's probably the best thing to do here. Let's just get that just cruising along here. See what's the next thing. I'm probably assuming the next thing is going to be, we're going to get some weeds in here. We're probably going to have to go buy some weed killer to get that. So while we're just waiting, I'm just going to do that preventively. So let's just go in here. We're going to unload basically the remainder that's in here. So we have, just get rid of this. There you go. We have like nothing left anyways. So it really doesn't matter too much. But let's head now back over to, whoa, that is a steep drop. Okay, did not expect that. Come on, let's go out of the ditch. All right, note to self, don't go that way. That's not the correct way to go. All right, so we are going to now take the tractor. Hey, I guess it cleaned it off though. That's one quick, easy, cheap way to clean off your tractor. Just driving into a creek. All right. But yeah, so we're gonna go back now to the store, and we're gonna pick up some weed killer, just so then once that field starts growing, we're most likely gonna get some weeds growing in that field, and we should probably get that just materials down here sooner than later, just so then once it is when everything starts to grow, we can just go ahead, kill them, get that process over and done with, and then we don't have to worry about it. So we are back here already at the store. That was super nice and quick. There we go. Let's pop out over here. We'll run into the store quickly, and we're gonna just purchase let's turn off the tractor. Don't want to leave it running, waste some gas and stuff like that. All right, so in here now we need to get, let's see here, we had fertilizer. Let's see what else. I believe it's this, right? Yeah, here you go. So this is like pesticides basically right here. Just kills off anything that we have in here. So let's buy one of these. Okay, perfect. That should be good. I believe this is probably going to be up top again. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's go up here. We're going to basically just get the pesticides in the container. That's the one nice part about this actual sprayer. We can put both in here, so it's a dual use for us. And then we're going to just bring this down to our field again. So let's fill this up. There we go. So we got the herbicides that are being filled. Perfect. And let's bring this down to the field now. So that should be good. We'll have another bit of our field taken care of. Hopefully, by the time we actually get down there again, I'm hoping that we'll be on that stage where we can spray. But we'll have to see. It looks like this field over here is also, is that canola or is that, oops, that's sunflowers. It is sunflowers, so we can't do anything. I gotta find some contracts that I could work on also, whether it's renting equipment or whether it's doing something, just try to get some extra cash in here. Right now we're around $46,000 of cash remaining, and that is going to dwindle very quickly by the way our farm is going. We definitely need to make sure that we stay cash positive so we can continue buying, you know, materials to continue farming. So we're definitely going to have to just keep an eye on that. The one goal I really want to get into foresting in this series. So at some point, like I said, if you guys come in here and help me, we could definitely get there pretty quickly. So it should be pretty cool. And we definitely we're really close to the land that would be perfect for it. So it should be cool. We're going to have to see how this works out. But for right now, we are just concentrating more on getting our farm up and running and getting some profits coming in for us. Oh, sweet. There you go. We can already see we have some stuff growing here. Let's see. Is this weeds or is that actually... That is actually the first stages of the crops. Perfect. All right, so we actually have the first stage of crops coming in. So that is great to see. We're going to put this over here. And what I'm going to do is... Should I? Nah, we're not going to do that right now. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to unload this guy. All right, and I'm going to go back and get the remainder of the fertilizer because we definitely have some fertilizer left over at our store. So if we can get the remainder of the fertilizer and bring it back here, then we kind of have everything over here for right now, which is perfect. So let's get that. We're going to bring that back over here. Probably wait for the day to come around, the night cycle to end, because I don't think we're really going to need to spray during the night. It looks like right now the weeds are staying low, and we only need to just let things continue to grow for us. So I'm going to just go grab this materials, and I will be back with you guys once we get to the next step. Okay, guys, and I am back. I want to just show you guys right now the canola in the field. We are getting to a pretty critical point for it. We're still growing, but we have now 100% weeds in the field. So we definitely need to get this going here, and let's get some spraying on here so we can kill off a lot of these weeds that are in here, because we definitely don't want that. That's going to hurt our yield in our crops. So let's just get some of this going here. If we look, let's just make sure that this is actually working. So if we go here, get out, go behind here, you can see 100% here. Weeds are at 0 there. So yep, this is working. That's exactly what we need to be doing. So let's just continue along here. We're going to just go ahead and we are going to try to at least get as much as we can out of this field. I think that will be the best thing to do. And that will definitely be a good start just getting this going here. Once we get this field kind of to a point where we're going to be ready to harvest probably pretty soon, we're going to have to go buy a wagon. And once we buy a wagon, that will be good. That will be, I would say, a good point where we can then come back, get the harvester running, and we'll then be able to harvest the field while also continuing to set up the remainder of our farm area. For this episode or the start of this series, we're not going to have like an official farmhouse location or anything like that. We're just going to try to get as many things going with as little cash as we possibly can, because we definitely don't have a lot to start with. So that will definitely be a big thing going forward here for us. So let's just see here exactly how this is going to go. Obviously, this is going to take a little bit of time here to get a little bit going, but hey, we're going to have to see exactly how this all works out in the end and get things just going really well. So this field is going to be sprayed 100%. We're going to get all the weeds taken care of. Hopefully, it'll get done fairly quickly, like I mentioned, so we can get to the final part of selling some crops and making some actual profits for our farm in this first episode. And then in our next series, like I mentioned, going forward, we will be live streaming everything. So I'll be back with you guys once this field is basically done and all kind of cleaned up. It's definitely going to be a little bit, so we're going to get this just kind of finished up for you guys. So we'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, guys, we have finished up the field over here. All the weeds have been taken out. You can see over here, 0 weeds, and the canola is still growing at 100% fertilized. So things are going very well for us. As you scroll out, we're just going to shoot across the field over here, drop off the remainder of our herbicides, and also just get everything kind of situated. We're going to probably just go back to the store, like I mentioned, and keep picking up the remainder of the fertilizer, because we still have some fertilizer left. So we're probably going to do that just to, you know, get everything over here. And then we're probably going to, by the time we get back, I bet you we'll probably be able to start getting ready for basically harvesting. Okay, guys, we have just gotten back. We have dropped off basically all the remainder of our fertilizer in our field. So we have everything now that we need over here. The best part, our crops are ready. So let's get this guy up and running. Okay, and we are going to get this harvester over down here, and we're going to get this thing rolling because we need to definitely get some money flowing in here. We're at $43,000 of current cash in the bank, which is not much overall. We need to probably try to get at least a few thousand out of this harvest here. And if we can do that, I will be extremely happy with how, you know, this will all go. So let's get this lined up. I hate lining these things up. They're such a pain. But there we go. We have our harvester is running, and we are getting the first bits of, yeah, basically resources and harvesting some crops. Yeah, as you can see, we're getting canola, which that is the one of the higher priced goods and that we can basically go for. So doing that, hopefully we'll get the most profit overall, and doing that will definitely help us a lot. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to hire a worker to basically go through this field and collect as much as they can. I'm going to take our tractor then, and I'm going to basically take him to go over to the store, and we are going to pick up a trailer. So being able to pick up a trailer, then we'll be able to come up along the side of our harvester, picking up some goods, or picking up the the crop out of the harvester, and then being able from there, we could probably go bring it to a mill or a barn or something like that, so we can drop it off and get some cash, because we definitely need some cash, especially now that we're going to be using some helpers just to help go through the process. It's going to cost us more money overall. So like I mentioned, if you guys could come in and play along and join in, it would definitely be really helpful. Then we can actually get some extra assistance in here, not having to 100% pay for as much of the labor and stuff like that. If you guys join the farm, it would be really helpful, and I'd really appreciate it. So like I said, we are going over to the store now. Currently we are going to go pick up some a trailer. Going to bring that trailer back, and we're probably just going to use that trailer running back and forth between the farm and probably the barn. I looked a little bit earlier, and it looked like the barn had some pretty good prices for canola oil. So just doing that would be really great for us, and hopefully that will get us some solid profits for this day. So let's go here. We're going to jump out of the tractor. Let's go into the store, and let's go to trailers right here. So I think we're going to go with this trailer right here. And if we see, I think we're just going to go with how this is currently. We're going to buy this 19K, and that drops us down even more for cash, which is going to definitely hurt a little bit, but hey, whatever. I'm fine with it. We still have 24K in the bank, and that should definitely be enough money to pay us and also the worker that we have in the field for basically going through and harvesting all of the crop. So we're gonna get this thing hooked in here. There we go. Cool. And now we basically just gotta bring it back to the farm. Okay guys, and we are back here. We finally got a full wagon load worth of canola, and we are gonna bring this over to our first station to dump. We're gonna see how much money we can make on the 14,000 units worth of canola that we have harvested so far. I'd say the field's about maybe a quarter of the way done, maybe halfway done. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but if we can get, say, 3 wagon loads of this, I think that would be a good amount of money overall. We'll have to see exactly how much this makes here. I'm not entirely sure, but I did just take out a loan to buy a seeder, and I might even, depending on this, take out a more to buy a second tractor, so we can really speed up the process quicker, and we can also get then you guys more involved with this series going on in the future. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. Obviously hoping to get you guys all in here as well. So we're just driving over right now. I believe this is the Portsmouth elevator, grain elevator. That is where we're going to be dropping off everything. Let's see where we are. We are already here, and I just drove right past it. All right, so let's do a U-turn here. We got to go into this facility over here. I believe right through here probably. Let's see. Looks like we have a lot of cattle over here, but it looks like this is going to be a drop-off point over here. Let's see. Yep. All right, so this is the grain elevator right here. Let's line this thing up. We gotta just drive up it. Okay, so there we go. We have now gotten the tractor and also the wagon up here. Let's dump this currently. Let's see how much money we end up making from this. I'm hoping it's a good amount. Interesting. Okay, so we just made $26,000 from this harvest. That's I'd say a pretty decent amount of income for basically our first little load that we got here. This is gonna be a pain. How are we gonna turn around now? I did not see that one through 100%. All right, let's do a UE here. And let's shoot back down because we need to now go get some more of this canola lined up and going so we can get a new tractor running in this field so we can get some more seeding going. Getting more seeding going will basically just be able to get crops turning over a lot quicker, which in turn will give us more harvest and also give us more profit. So definitely very important for us. I'm gonna get back there, get this all situated, and I will be back with you guys once again. So that was a very successful first load, got a good drop off. I'm very happy with that. So I will be back with you guys in a few more minutes. Okay guys, we are now finally back. Just a little update. I decided to take out a little bit more, $5,000 extra more loan to get enough money to purchase another tractor. So you can see here now we have the Fiat. This is definitely a solid tractor overall, and it's a tractor that we could use now to basically seed the fields and go about work like that. I definitely think that will be good because this tractor is not that quick overall. It has a decent amount of power, but I think it'll be good for basically doing what I'm hoping it will do, and that is basically just seed fields, work around the farm. Either it's towing or trailering around the wagons, or just even bringing equipment back and forth from this, store. We got to see exactly. It's not, like I said, the quickest tractor. I think it's maxed out at around 15 miles to 16 miles an hour. So it is pretty slow. Not going to be used, I would say, for going off the farm that much. But it is going to be good, like I mentioned, for seeding. It could also be good for potentially plowing. It's pretty close to the amount of horsepower needed. I think it total needed 150. This has 150 horsepower. So overall, that's pretty good for us. But yeah, we have two tractors now. We have a harvester. We had to take out, I think it was $45,000 worth on a loan, which should be definitely able to be repaid in this one harvest. So basically this harvest, when we finish filling up this wagon, we will go drop it off and we'll probably sell or repay, I'd say, about $20,000 worth of our loan. So that will be good. I'm really happy that that's gonna work out for us. So just got to get back to the farm with this. When we get back, the first thing we're gonna do, we got to plant some canola. So let's see how this thing works actually here. So we can select through here, and there you go. Simple enough. We've selected the canola. That's what we're going to be using, and yeah, that's perfect. Hopefully we get just to plant the whole entire field. We'll get everything all situated for it. We don't have to luckily plow the field right now. It's currently has plenty of life left in the field. Probably after maybe this next harvest, we might have to plow the field, which that's okay. I'm fine with plowing the field. What that point is, though, we're going to end up leasing the plow because having a plow hanging around the farm, currently we probably don't need it right now. It's pretty early on. They don't cost all that much either, and it could just save us some money overall starting out. So I want to try to keep that money in reserve for whether it's hiring, individuals to work, or it's just other things in general. So we're definitely gonna have to just wait just a little bit, but here we are already back to the farm. Perfect. Let's get this guy lined up here to get this thing seated, and we'll get this started. Okay, perfect. So let's hire a worker. There we go. And this one will start, there we go, just like that. And we are planting canola and that should go pretty well. So we jump out, that's going to keep going, and let's see how that's looking. Okay, perfect. So no fertilization, as you can tell, and no weeds, but it is growing. I am happy. That should work out great. The one thing that we are going to need to do, this guy will have to move eventually, but I'm going to go jump into the harvester over here. I'm going to take it currently off its job of just going back and forth here, picking up, the remainder of this crop here. And what I'm going to do is simply, I need to use the harvester to clean up the mess that we have over here. Main reason why is because now this seeder is going to be going back and forth along the bottom there. And as it goes, it's going to be basically clearing up all the remainder of this, of the canola that we haven't harvested over here yet. So I want to make sure that we do get this all cleaned up, because that is, extra profits that we are just going to lose if we do not take care of this. So simple enough. Let's just do it like this. I'm going to go straight down and then one line straight up, and that should probably take care of this amount of crops. Pretty simple, nothing crazy, and it's just a little extra crop being harvested that we can luckily then maintain and fill up our hopper a little bit more. So cool, not bad overall. We're gonna just continue going with this. You can see that tractor right over there. It's going pretty quick, going back and forth, seeding away. I like that aspect of it. It definitely should be a pretty solid job. It looks like, though, it's not going to get the whole field, which is okay. I'm fine with that. It doesn't get the whole field. That's okay. We'll figure out a way to, I don't know, maybe get it eventually in the future. Or, I could always just take over that seeder and finish up the remainder of the seeding process, which I don't mind doing at all. So, not bad, but we're getting here for sure. You guys are gonna have to let me know what you think in the comment sections down below for this series. So far, things are going very well in this new start and the new series for Farming Simulator. I hope you all join in on the live streams and come and play. It's definitely a crucial part for the live stream and also for the series to be successful. Like I mentioned, the server, I bought a server, so anytime you guys feel like coming on here and playing, you're more than welcome to come on and join. I want to try to keep this area as, friendly for individuals to come play as possible. Just respect other people and, be nice to everyone. This is a fun-filled area, and we're trying to just make this as friendly for everyone to join in as possible. So definitely just remember that when you guys come here to play. But yeah, we're just gonna continue cleaning up this field here. Probably not much longer, but I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end today's episode for Farming Simulator 19. I hope you guys enjoyed this first look for our new series, and we definitely are gonna be doing a lot in the series. You could tell we definitely started off pretty strong, I would like to say, and we are planting a bunch of crops. We are definitely getting things going here. So it's definitely a good start overall, and we're definitely going to continue growing this into the future. If you guys have not subscribed yet to my channel, go down below, hit that subscribe button. It really shows the support, and I really appreciate all that support that you guys have given me thus far on the channel and the series that we have created thus far. Also, if you guys like this video, I'd appreciate that too. It just shows that, you guys are enjoying the content that I am creating. And if you guys have any comments, also leave a comment in the section down below. I will respond to all the comments that you all leave. If you guys are not following me yet on social media, such as Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, go give me a follow. The links are in the description below. And on that note, guys, we are going to end today's episode for Farming Simulator 19. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will see all of you in the live stream coming up this coming week. See you guys later.